あ、うん。オッケー。声出てるね。見た感じの仮面の配置も悪くない。よしよし。あとは、ゲームもちゃんと出てる。というわけで、じゃあいいな。というわけで、こんばんは、コンオジです。今日はですね、コールオブクトゥルフというゲームをやっていこうと思います。今日、ちゅうか、やっぱホラゲらしいんだけども、まあ、クトゥルフ的なものは確かに全体的にグロテスクな感じあるから、ホラーって感じはするわね。スチームで言えば精神的恐怖だとかっていうタグとは入りそうね。というわけで、進めていきたいと思いますよ。よし。ちゃんとなったね。準備完了です。行きましょうか。さっきは、ちょっと一応、いじったんだけど、結構サウンドでけえな。ちょっと下げておこうか。いや、キャンセルキャンセル。変更じゃなくて、適用。効果音がでかいか。マスターより。こうかな。ああ、いい感じかもしれんな。グラフィックはさっき見ました。ゲームも大丈夫です。コントロールはこれコントローラーだね。よし。じゃあ始めまーす。あれ、よく見たらメインメニュー、牛後の紅茶ってめっちゃついてる。なんか、初めて気づいた。ゴー。酒と睡眠薬で記憶を振り払う第一次世界大戦の退役軍人エドワード・ピアース。現在は立ち直りのための案件探しに苦慮する私立探偵。早急に新案件を見つけなければピアースは免許剥奪の危機である。私立探偵って言って、免許必要ないやな。てか、探偵って免許必要ないよな。私が狂人ならば、それは神の慈悲だろう。鈍感ゆえ、おぞましい最後の時まで正気を保てる者がいるなら、その者に神の慈悲があることを願おう。わお。おお。最初から結構。おお。それは割と普通に怖いわ。おお、いい画質ですね。大丈夫。慣れてます。感度も悪くないね。お魚さん。これマグロこれサメか全部サメかな全部サメくせえな。こっちではないのまあ、そりゃさすがに無理だな。しゃがみ。よいしょ。そっちにも行けるが、こっちにも行けるな。こっちはダメか。効果音小さいか。これぐらいにしとくか。これで鎖の音も多少は聞くやすくなったんじゃないかな。 OK。闇隠れ。調べるために照らす必要なあるアイテムがある。ジャンプはないんだ。お。これボルトカッターか今のちょっとボルトカッターじゃなかったんじゃね？あ、そうか、ボルトカッターだから、ボルトカッターで鎖切ればいいのか。他にはないのかな？サメいんの？放置してたら襲ってくるとかそういうことはないか。いや、これボルトカッターじゃねえよ。こっちからも切る必要はないってか。お酒？いや、違う。いや、お酒か、これ。あれ？これ、シャチだ。走れ。スポットな。動物意味はなかったか。なんか綺麗に一人入れる分ぐらいだったんだが。こんにちは。ウイスキー飲んでたんか。睡眠薬？へえ。回転。へえ、回転はあるんだ。なんだ。
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
あ、なんか電話鳴ってるな。
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
ほう、なるほどね。
I used to be an avid reader.
で、どこだい？はいよ。
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
何？ちょっと待っ 思ったゲームと結構違うぞ。ほうほう。心理学。人間の行動やオブジェクト群分析か。目星。ほうほうほうほう。これが話術か。うん、なるほど。技術を使いたいな。これでアマチュア。目星が気になる。技術はプロまでいけたな、これで。こんなもんでいいんじゃないかな。あ、届かない。あ、届かねえ。くそ。諦めるか。これじゃあな。これでいいか。
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter,
Oh?
may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband,
なるほど。
and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
ありがたい。 うんうんうん。えーっと、サラ・ホーキンス事件を再調査してほしいというのは分かった。うん、ライター救急で回してんのか今俺。J。まあ絵画を見る必要があるんだな。
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
ホーキンスのファイルか。
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
ふう。
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these
これだけ
elements?
では何もわからんでよ。サラ・ホーキンスはどこに住んでいたんですかね。36番フロ
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
うん。
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
なるほど。おお、なるほどね。
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
なるほどね。まあ、情報はこれで十分か？いや、一応、もう全部聞いておくべきか。
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that.
ほうほう。
She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life
なる
and
ほどね。
death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory.
うん。
Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
36
The
番
sender's
ソー
label
プとは
mentions
さっき聞いた
Warehouse
けど
36.
あ
That's
れになっ
right.
てないな。
It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
なるほどね。36番倉庫だけは減らねえ、あれしねえな。
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
うん。なるほど。ダークウォーターに出発するか。
I used to be an avid reader.
これか。医学書。ほうほう。研修医や新人員を対象とした重厚な書。第一巻はあらゆる基地の疾病を網羅している。症状と適応となる、治療を記述してある。なるほど。
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
中には何もねえもんな。行きますか。まだ行かない？あ、出る。ピアースはホーキンス事件を受けた。呪われた画家が火事を起こし、自らと家族を犠牲にしたとされている。唯一の手がかりとして彼女は父親に気味の悪い絵画を残していた。配送伝票の住所はダークウォーター島の埠頭に建てられた倉庫。ここがピアースの調査の開始点になりそうだ。さあ、来ました。うん。いい雰囲気だね。このじっとりとした感じね。ホラゲっぽさが出てる。うん、ホラゲっていうより精神的恐怖の方かな。おう。このゲーム結構重いな。確かに最高の画質にしてるけど。一応人住んでんだ。陸の孤島地か無人島とかそういうレベルだと思ってたよ。
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
海の男で
And
は
his
ないっていう
wife,
ことか？
Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office.
おう。
If
そん
it's
な
the
のもあるのか。
Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
おう。それはありがてえな。
I'm going for a look around the docks.
まずはダークウォーターフ島は、あれだけど、フィッツロイ船長。まずはバーに行こうか。これやな。何ホエールっつってたっけか。チュッス。チュッス。
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
長押しで筋力テストをする。
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Oh.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
それ以上は情報を持っていないか。
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
まあ、いいか。うん。
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
ね、とりあえずないや。
That'll be all for now.
ブラッドリーって誰だ？ブラッドリー。使用士がシャチの死体の周囲に集まっている。様子を見て現地警察の話を聞いてみるか。シャチの死骸は確かに気になるな。あ、これだ。すごいな、これ。
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
予
Oh
言
yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an omen. Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
でループし
It's
た
a
な。
sign.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
an omen.
sailors. Oh yeah. It's a sign.
まっ
There's
たく
something coming. Something real bad.
取り付く島がないね。やっぱ船長にちょっと力を借りますか。船長。
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
あ、これか。
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
はあ。そうか。たったこれだけか。思った以上に情報が少ないな。これは
A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
スキュラ。
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
これは
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
ここはトイレ。2階もある。すごい。第2巻は医療従事者の倫理と規範的慣行を享受する。なかなか。
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
足がないね、この人。
What a macabre souvenir. What a macabre souvenir.
なんだこれ。俺にはわからない。そんな背筋も凍るようなものなんだろうか。こっちはいけないか。この辺は
I wonder what
Dankarne.
Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
キャット。これは
Broken.
あれ
This place seems half abandoned.
もうボロボロだもんな、このあれ。船長。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
36番倉庫だな、ま
I'm
さ
looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty.
あっちか。
Can't miss it.
なるほど。
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to,
ホー
don't
キ
you?
ンスさんって言ってたな。
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
これは
Her manifests have been
あ
blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
大丈夫。
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
OK、ありがとう。足あるね、君は。お兄さんとか、ご先祖様とかかな。なんか、なんかあれだな。なんとなく怖いな、あいつら。喧嘩仕掛けてきそう。
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Where do you think you're going?
他に倉庫に興味がある人がいるんですね。この倉庫に入る必要があるんです。
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
他にこの倉庫に興味がある
Who
人
are
がいるんで
these
すね。
others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows.
うん。
I wasn't on the case.
なるほどね。
They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
ほうほう。
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
そうか。もうすでに名前忘れたけど、誰かがあれしてんだな。ジャンプできねえんだった、そういえば。
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Dark Water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
This Cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
あれか。聖ブレンダン像って。一応確認には行こう。
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
落書きされてたってことか。ジャーナル。ダークウォーターの埠頭にとりあえず行くか。一応もう一回話しかけてみるか。状態を見てきたから。
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
I've taken enough of your time.
悪いね。
We'll see you later.
じゃあ次はあいつらか。
You could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who. I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. And don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
今のは一体。
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
なるほど。
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
一応言うだけ言ってみるか。
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims. And I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
他の方法ね。
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something.
あそこにいる二人は何者だ。ああ、あれ違う、お前らさっきと違うわ、人。
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
うん。だいぶ怖がられてるね。キャットって人は。
Prohibition is just a joke around here.
禁止法なんてあるんだ。開かないか。おい。何やっ
You
てん
saw
の？
what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
なるほど。
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much,
うん。
you'll have dealings with her.
なるほど。
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
うん。
An old cogwheel. Rusty, but in working order. A whale vertebra. This place is full of junk. It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
なるほど。うんうん。
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
歯車つけれねえぞ。あ、つけれたつけれた。一つじゃねえな。まだだいぶ数が必要くせえかな。これじゃねえのか。血の巻き上げ機だからな。あ、ラチェット。
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
ハンドルだね。
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
よしよし。これだけあれば。
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
回せるか。回せました。ナイス。セーブないんだな。全部オートセーブなんだな。え？入っていいのこれ。お。生きて帰れんのかこれ。ふむふむ。
Smoke.
へえ。
It's coming from this oil.
油から
I hope it's
煙。
not toxic.
どっか穴、ちゅうか、蓋を閉めれる。
Smoke. I hope it's not.
蓋とかは閉められないかい？閉めれそうなものはないね。このランタン使えないの？まあどうやらこっちだな。 なになになになになに。なに今の。あ、なになになになに。タコ。あれ、タコですらなかった。煙すんごい充満してるな。いつから蓋開いてんだよって感じのレベルだな。わ、すげえ、こっちの先もすごいな。お
This is primitive.
そうだな、手形とか、手形ふむふむ。ここはあそこだな。ああ、合ってる合ってる。乗り越えたりするっていうことはしないから。
Oh, this place stinks.
お、キャラクターポイントで1ポイント手に入った。オカルトレベル1か。どうしようかな。話術、話術じゃないと思うな。お、あ、へえ。医学は最初上げた以降はあれになるんだ。辞書で上げていくっちゅうかしかないんだ。ああ、そうだ。オブジェクトっちゅうか、オカルトもそうなんだ。目星。調査。目星だな。
Is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
唐突なジャンプ。長押しして再現シーン。
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
オカルトチックだね。
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? Can't sleep.
おっと、これ睡眠薬だね。
It smells as bad as it looks.
これは
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins' death.
おお、なるほどね。
What happened here?
ふむ。 ただいた。ジャーナルじゃねえや。これでもねえや。なんだっけ。何ボタンだっけ。あ、ジャーナルでいいんだ、別に。もうあと2つか。待てよ。うんうん。うん。そこからしか抜けれる場所はないか。こっちは何もないもんな。
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. And would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
ああ、本当だ。
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
ピアースは倉庫の侵入に成功した。廃墟と思われたこの場所に驚きがあった。最近使用された形跡と反証した絵画。ブラッドリー巡査が調査に向かって入ったが、ピアースは協力してくれるように説得した。警察官は探偵をホーキンス邸に送り届けてくれるという。結構ゴージャスだね。定期的にムービーっていうか入る。お？今の目線って人の目線だったのか？
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
すごいな、ここ。 どうなってんだこれ。
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
なるほどね。
Your partner Andrews warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose.
Hmm.
But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see,
なるほど
in a
な。
way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
行くか。
Or do you want to go up there?
大丈夫だね。行こ
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
う。お、ありがとう。
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
こっちはこっちで。そっちへ行った。お、なんかある。クジラの木彫り。あれ、これもしかしたら結構身しっかり探さないと。
Recently fallen.
うわ
It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
ぁ、なるほどな。巡査についていかないと。巡査どこまで行っちゃった？
1693. This house is much older than it seems, but the architecture seems too recent.
建て直した。そういうわけではないのかな。あそこに普通にいたな、巡査。ここから先はどう考えても屋敷行きだな。巡査のいるところに先に行こう。巡査何やってんの？巡査どうしたの？ここになんかあるの？
Poor kid. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say it's Pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. Poor kid.
子供と九段の画家の奥さんの方のには花が備えられてるけど、親父さんのところだけ花瓶割られてると。いいかい？いくよ。うん。あれが屋敷の入り口で、
This entrance is still in use.
おっと、マジか。
Whoa!
びっくり。
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
ありがとう。
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
What now?
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing. Sorry.
なんでもないんかい。
Stop wasting my time.
すまんな。こっちは海岸の方へ行くような下り道がある。
This gate is locked.
これはまた随分とよくしっかり作ってあるな。さて、ここも鍵閉まってるか。
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has
あ
some
あ、さっ
tastes.
きの人の部屋か。
I know a thing or two about solitude myself. Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Hmm. いや、だからどうしたんだ？壊せるわけでもないんだ。暴いたけどそれだけだな。あ、微妙に火消えそうになってる。消えるんじゃなくて。よいしょ、よいしょ。かなりホラーというよりかは。
Piers, shall we
お、
enter?
ちょっと待ってな。
I'll have to find another entrance.
よし、入るか。ホラゲーとはまたちょっと違うね、これは。
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we
Okay.
can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
ピアースとブラッドリー巡査は、ホーキンス邸の庭園を探索した。家族は敷地の墓地に葬られ、サイラス・ウィンチャスターが守っている。今も主人への忠誠心を捨てず、斧を手にこの場所を見守り続ける年老いた世話人である。ピアースとブラッドリーは彼をなだめることに成功し、ホーキンス邸への鍵を受け取ったのだった。二人は建物に入って火事現場を探したと。
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
ジャーナルポイントが。目星。OK。
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this?
なんだろうこれ。ただの動物じゃねえなこれ。内臓なしで全部肉？
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
なるほど。なんだこれ。一人、一応二人掛けだが。
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
なるほど。それで、ここに、奥さんがいた。
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
つけないどころか。あれもなかったが。
Something happened at this table. An argument?
ここが火事現場？
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
ここじゃないんだ。これの隣なんだ。
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
普通のあれではないな。特別ないか。隣の部屋って多分今の部屋だろ。今の
Too
部屋以
much
外
rubble.
ダメか。
I'll find an easier way. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
異国風の遺跡の前でチャールズ・ホーキンスが探検家のようにポーズをとっている。彼が高価な旅に散財していたのは常識だ。何を探していたのだろう。エジプトやな。
They seem happy. But Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way.
この部屋か。
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
鍵？いや、違う。なんだこれ。
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
まだ飲んでたのか。これは食材？
They had a
オイル
fight.
ランプ。
Why? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
おお、なるほどね。
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
10時か。ん？どういうことだ？おおよそ目星はつけたと思うが。なぜ靴が一足あれなのかってところがちょっとあれだが、それ以外は何でもないか。まだ調べるところがある。ここか？違う。 どこだろう。上ではないな。やべ。ハマったぞ。ドツボにハマったぞ。推理パートから出てこれない。推理パート出たいのに出られない。ってことはまだなんかあるんだ。どっかに。そのどこかがわからない。これか。
Did someone escape the fire?
このメンツの中で誰かが外に出たのか。そうだな。この中で
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
カムさんこんばんはです。ようこそいらっしゃいました。お、ゆっくりしてってね。
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
あの火事は事故
I
ではな
firmly
かった。
believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
ホラーかと思ったけど、どっちかっていうとホラー、クトゥルフ神話をベースにしたミステリーゲームのような感じですな。サスペンス。そうだな、サスペンス、ミステリーって感じ。ホラーではないわ、これ。いや、もしかしたらもっと言ったら、ホラーしてんのかもしんねえけど。
I suspect a crime of passion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I
just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
よく協力してくれる。開かないか。
This door is locked.
18世紀の医療知識と診療行為を集めたもの。いわゆる文明国だけも網羅している。ホリスティック医学や過当とされる多大陸の医学は取り扱っていない。なるほどね。うん。
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
あ、ち。あ、いいよ、別につけなくて。うん。それだけ忙しかったんです、今日は。おっと。なんじゃらほい。バールだ。
A crowbar could prove useful. This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
フランケンシュタイン
Dated
か。
1818.
これはなんだ？
Moby Dick.
白芸か。
Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
おー、絵描いてたんですね。
A book on the first inhabitants of the island.
14
Seems they
世
got
紀
here
か。
around
す
the
ごいな。
14th century.
これは人体比較分析。動物を比較した人体の特殊性に関する精密で詳細な論文である。文体は簡素で語彙は俗っぽく歌わらく者でも読めるようになっている。J。48%か。今はね、一番最初にね、探偵のところにね、依頼に来てね、娘さんが火事で死んだんだけれども、その直前に送ってきた絵がなんかおかしいんだっちゅって、それで、きっとこの絵には何か理由があるに違いないと。
Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for
なるほど。食品ですか。違いないということで、実際火事の現場に探偵が出向いたところですな。話しかけられんな。
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
うん、なるほど。でも地下じゃねえや。1階にはなかったな。広いな。これは
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
ここ火事現場なんですよ、実際。全焼はしなかったみたいでね、半焼っていうか、部屋の一室が全焼みたいな感じになってるだけだったから。
This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
だったから他のところは結構無事で情報が残っているっていうね。
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
クジラ漁か。ここは扉開かないな。
20,000 leagues under the sea.
海底。
Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
唐揚げか。てか俺クジラ食ったことないっすな。一応クジラ、一時期捕鯨では有名な町ではあったけど。
There's something disturbing about this painting.
なんだ
There's
ぜな、こ
something
れ。
disturbing about this painting.
特別関係はないか。あ、給食では全然出なかったね。
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
もう俺の時にはクジラ漁やってなかったっちゅうか、炭鉱もほとんど潰れちゃってたからな。
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
サラは人に警察、この人が警察に電話すると口に出す、ちょっと待って。 さらばこの人が警察に電話すると口に出すようなことをしたようだ。彼女は一体何をしたのだろうか。苦情の手紙。これより下には行けないのか。ここで引っかかるか。開かないか。何も書いてないキャンバスだな。これで見える？どうだ、明るくなったろう。一応あれしてるんだけどな。見やすいように一応多少明るさは上げてたんだけども、それでも見づらいか。ここも開くか。
The boys' room.
結構広い部屋だな。
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Oh. これか。あれ、これ睡眠薬じゃね？
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
そっちには絵がある。
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
ふむ。おっと、なんか落ちてる。
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some
サイモ
time.
ンの日記。母親とその発作が心配だったらしい。ホーキンス夫妻の間で緊張も高まっていたようだ。火事は喧嘩の結果だったとかだったとかダメだ、口がうまく回んねえ。これさっきの睡眠薬やな。こっちは？あ、こっちは開けねえんだっけか。こっちが開いてんのか。ちょっと待てよ。これは開かないか。
This door is locked.
この辺のどっかになんかあるな。あった。鍵か。サラ・ホーキンスの事務所の鍵が隠されていた。
What will her room reveal about her?
ここにもなんかあるな。あったあった。なんだこれ。お、サラ・ホーキンスのスケッチは解剖学的研究というより恐怖の画廊だ。彼女の夜を襲うものを描いているというのだろうか。オカルト。それこそ確かにクトゥルフ的ですな。 まあ、コール・オブ・クトゥルフって名前なんだから、それだけクトゥルフ神話、あれしてたとは思うけど、バレツビート。
Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
神経系の抑制薬として作用するが、一度開始すればそれなしで生きていけなくなる覚えがあるな。要は、麻薬系か。調査。あ、そうか。お前そこの鍵手に入れたんじゃないの？あ、いいんすか？あれか、ニャルコさんやな。あ、ここで鍵を使うんだ。俺、ニャルコさん見てないな。
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
親愛なるサラへ、君が孤島へ身を隠して以来、君の美術に惹かれるコレクターが増えている。どうか新しい絵を送ってほしい。最後の作品たちは実に陰鬱で奇怪で、他の絵画とは一線を画す感動があり、ね、そうそう。根は高騰している。ハイヨル混沌だね。最近の売り上げによる君の取り分を同封する。一つ忘れないでくれ。初めて君の才能を生み出し、世に知らしめたのは誰だったかを、愛を込めて、マクシリミアン・エル。めっちゃ恩着せがましい。中は何も入ってねえか。
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins
お、すげえ。
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
チャールズ・ホーキンスが走り書きで優しい言葉を妻に当てている。読めそうで読めん。じゃあ、行きますか。あれ？一周してきただけじゃん。まだなんかあるな、この部屋。なんか今あったな。そこに。違う。これ外の色が緑なだけか。どこかにあるな。左下の直感が何かを言っている。この部屋に何かがあるみたいなんだが。
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
睡眠鎮痛薬はフラーが処方したものだ。トーマス・フラーって書いてあるな。
Such an excessive dose. Either this man is a charlatan or Sarah's condition is unlike anything I've ever seen.
また一気に召喚人だが、オカルト。
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
やぶ医者っていうよりも無免許医だから、やぶ医者でいいか。モグイとも言えるんだろうけれども。 あんまり変わんねえな。よし。うん、うん。あれ？ブラッドリー巡査どうした？巡査？あれ？さっきここ降りれたりしなかったはずだが。あ、降りれねえわ。降りれると思ったけど降りれねえわ。このゲームジャンプできねえんだった。こうでもダメね。さっきはこの辺で調べ物してたと思ったが。あれどこ行った？巡査。あ、いた。あれ？巡査関係ねえのかい？なんか動いてるよね。
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
他に調査できるものはあるか。この手のゲームっていうかホラーゲームはなかなかに、一応これホラーかどうかはと
An
の別
original
として。
edition of Mary
あ、これ
Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
ダッシュを使わないで歩くのが癖になってるな。ここさっきは通んなかったな。あ、違う。調べそうで調べられない。開いてねえか。
This door is locked.
ここが火事現場。火事現場にも戻ってきてしまったな。
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way.
まだ調べる場所あるだろうか。そこら中鍵かかってるからね。確かに100回はあれかもしんないけど、結構効きそうだね。もう何回もあれしてるからな、実際。これは閉めれる。開けれる。
Let's see if
OK。
I can find something the cops missed.
この辺ではおよそ目星つけたと思うんじゃが。ここは開いてないし。さっき鍵穴を当たり前のようにピッキングしたのに。他の鍵ではやらないんだな。目星、直感が何かがあるっていうのも、左に直感マーク出てこないし。ああ、なるほど。ここがそうだったか。ここの直感は終わってるな。
This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor.
ここもいたな。
Sea shanty.
おおよそ回った感あるんだが。調査が終わらないってことはまだなんかあんのか。
This place was falling apart long before the fire. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
うん。 こさっき見たな。
There's something disturbing about this painting.
これは開かない？開くすら。ドアノブすらひねられなかったか。なかなか進んでくれねえ。もしかして普通にこの邸宅から出たら終わるのかな。調べられるとこは調べちゃったしな。これも見た。これは調べられそうだけど調べられないか。無理だな。真っ暗。あれ、さっきよりこんな暗かったっけ？開けられないか。あれ、ここ開いてる。さっきまで開いてなかったのに。
Is anyone there?
ムービーが始まった。そうだよな。探索要素で怖いの出なくても、ムービーのところで怖いのが出てきたらしたら、怖えな。あれ？自分の絵だ。どう見てもお前の絵やな。なんだおい。
Stop!
マリオ。どこ行った？あれ？
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone.
マジ
I
で？
just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
急なアクションだったね。遠くに逃げてないってなると、光源を別の光源に切り替えることができます。こっちにすれば、こっちだって燃料を使っちゃうんだ。そうだね、さっきは迫ってたわ。ちょっとお先に失礼しますよ。
Where did he go?
いないな。
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way
そう
out.
だな、逃げ道ないな。
It looks like an old seaway map.
これは、わしらでは普段見ないけど、これ、大西洋の地図だ。たまには、グリニッチにっていうかイギリスを標準とした世界地図って見てみたいなって思ったりするわ。大西洋って日本の地図じゃまず出てこねえからな。これはなんだ？オイル。あ、オイル補充って。多分イギリス。 ちょっと自信ない。
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
チャールズとホーキンスとフィッツロイ船長が3人の男性とポーズをとっている写真。親しい様子だ。右端のやつが一番なんか、ちょっと違う道走ってそうやな。
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
これ地図。チャールズ・ホーキンスにより手書きのダークウォーターの地図。いくつかの場所に丸印が付けられている。ダークウォーターだから、この街ってことだよな。この街で、船着き場のところにバツがついてたり、あれは酒場かな。妙に丸ついてんのは。てか、汚ねえ。もうちょっとうまく書け。
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable.
お、ちょっと待って。あら、動いちゃった。
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
地図らしい。今の。歯車列はいじんなくても大丈夫そうだが。バール使ったらできないかい？あ、そう使います？
Well done, Pierce.
なんか出た？あ。事実バールでしたが。あ、なるほどね。
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
で、これ開ければいいのか。あ、待って。嗅覚が反応してる。長いこの公開日誌。読むのさすがにだるい。まだあるな。直感マークが。これなんだ？オカルト。ケルトのルーン。まだあるぞ。これはさっき見たな。あった。手紙？開封されているが、チャールズ・ホーキンスの事務所から出されていないらしい複数の手紙がある。丁寧に縛られている。どうしてホーキンスは妻の手紙を止めたのだろう。これで手がかりらしい手がかりは全部あれしたみたいなんで開ける。わあ。いいな、こういう部屋欲しいや。一つぐらい。ホーキンス邸内部、火事現場が秘密を明かした生存者を追うピアースとブラッドリー巡査は現場を捜査し、証拠を求めている。フードをかぶった男がサラ・ホーキンスの作業場に飛び入って絵画を盗み出すと、探偵と警察官は後を追いかけた。チャールズ・ホーキンスの事務所まで追走すると、発見したのは秘密の通路。ピアースとブラッドリーは、邸宅下のトンネルに入る。ダメだ。読み慣れてないな。舌がうまく回ってくれねえな。
Secret passage. under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah.
ちょっと時間がかかっちゃっ
And
た
he
から
had a
な。
direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel. Look. Someone's been here recently.
3 seats.
おっと、再現シーンが。過去の再現を妄想するか。
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who
あ、
were
さっ
the
きの
others? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
うん。これは
The bearer of the mask must have been the leader. What kind of secret society is this?
すごいな。一瞬でおぞましくなった。
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
サラ・ホーキンスが盗み聞きしてたとかそういう感じかな。もっとゴリゴリ人死んだりするのかと思ったから。
This padlock is too complicated for me.
そうか。思ったよりか死ななくてありがてえような気もするが、俺が求めていたフォローではないから何とも言えねえところでもある。ゲームとしては普通に面白いけど。話しかけられはしねえか。じゃあ俺降りてくか。死にそうだよね。いつ死んでもおかしくない感あるんだけどね。鍵はこの階段を登っていくことのように思うんだ。島の至るところにトンネルがしている。この洞窟から草から考えると他にも入り口があるに違いない。なるほど。あら。あ、そういうことか。
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
なんか、今までは一緒にいたけど、あんなに一緒だったのに。別れちゃったら一気に死亡フラグ立っちゃうじゃん。どこまでやったんだ？泥棒の跡を見つける。洞窟の中心に進む。あ、これは汚れるな。どう考えても死亡フラグにしか思えないんだが。これここで終わり？入れなくね？これ以上。何？缶ですか？あ、ここだ。こら通れんわ。ここら辺にさすがに謎はない。
These paintings must be several centuries old.
なるほどね。一気に儀式めいてきたな。 降りろって。ジャンプ。ちょっと待ってな。何ポイント溜まってる？ 5 ポイント持ってたか。なんかいろいろね、怪しいっちゅうか、きな臭い感じが。あ、さっきのところだ、これ。これの向かい側に出てきたんだ。
Time has weakened these structures.
Mm-hmm. なんか怪しいものを輸出しようとしてる。
This oil again. What is it used for?
何なんだべな、この油。これは開くかな、ここは。開いた。
What's going on here?
ちょっと待った。確かに世界が変わった。
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
一緒に見に来たかったってちゃんと。
I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
やべえな。この人もちょっと自分の操作のあれでもやきもきしてたようなこと言ってたけど、まさかこんな大事になるとは思っていなかったろうな。このゲームはこのゲームで面白いけど、ホラーっていうあれじゃないから、また違うホラー枠のゲーム探さないと。ああ。
Mass grave.
あ、これ共同墓地？あれ？俺の絵じゃん。あれ？これ引きずり込まれたりする？あ、やべ。あ。生きてる？生きてる？生きてる。
I can't breathe. What's happening?
できるだけ早く逃げてください。結局さっきの男は下敷きになっちゃったんだな、俺の。こっから逃げるんだな。
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Is it my turn? Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
気になるな。あ、ないか。そんなに活気のある街じゃなかった。
Seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
ホーキンス邸下のトンネルで見つけた担当。持ち主はフードをかぶった他の男たちに同行した際に落としたものだ。落としてないけどな。これはオカルト書か。
Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says. What is this awakening they talk about? And this sacred flesh?
ここ確かに見たことあるぞ。一番最初に確かこれやったような気がするんだが。あえてそこにすぐには行かない方がいいな。あれこれ夢で見たわ。一番最初の夢落ちか、みたいな感じで目覚めた時の夢が、ちょうどここを歩いてる夢だったな。開いたか。開いちゃったよ。
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitagan.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink Hupadk Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig Hupadk Cthulhu Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Yor El Cthulhu Kashag.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
Cthulhu Bashimo. Bogshek. これ、多分こうだよな。
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return. Bring me into the more sacred flesh.
Stelbisna Cthulhu Kashok.
これは生贄か？なんだ？
It looks like a kind of deep
昏
coma.
睡状態。
What could this ritual have done to them?
死んでるわけではねえんだ。
It looks like a kind of deep coma. What could this ritual have done to
We
them?
are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete.
危ね
He
危ね
will join you shortly. お、開く。お、やべえ、もっとやばいレベルのことやってる。
おお、ジュンさん、なんでここまで来ちまったんだ。あ、ジュンさん、ジュンさん。
Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back! Get back!
You asked for it! Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
ジュンさん、ジュンさん。おお。死んじゃったね。ジュンさん。おい、マジかよ。都合のいい瓦礫の崩れ方やな。あ、ちょっと待て。死んだわ、これ。お、生きてた。足やられたか。あ、挟まれてはいないよな。潰されただけか。挟まれたら終わりだったが。まあ、よしでしょう。動けるなら。あれ、なんかだんだん足取り重くなってね。あ、ゴーフ。
Light. At last.
結局、巡査はなくなってしまった。おおびっくりしたわ、今。ピアースとブラッドリー巡査は侵入者を追ってホーキンス邸真下の地下洞窟網に入る。ここはカルトの秘密の集会場。チャールズ・ホーキンスが取り行う奇妙な儀式を目撃した。ブラッドリーが逮捕に試みるが、体が様々に変異を呈する。ホーキンスによって内臓を抜き出された。ああ、そうだったのか、あれ。逃走を図ったピアースは落盤に巻き込まれる。重傷でリバーサイド病院に運ばれた。お、一応病院に運ばれてんのが。容赦ねー。
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
何撃ったんだよ。
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
ブラッドリー、
You do to me. Undo these straps.
Whoa, go easy.
ブラッドリー巡査はさっき死んだやろ。
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too. We were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No.
うなっちゃうのこれ。あ、でも、ちゃんと起きた。あ、でも収容所みたいなところだな。
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
収監所だな。
I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No! No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
さて、キリがいいかはともかくこんなもんかな、今日は。ちょうどショーの代わりって感じではあるからな。よいしょ。結構時間も時間だったし、今日はこんなもんにしておきますかね。はい、今回見てくれた人ありがとうございました。もしよかったらね、チャンネル登録とか高評価をしていただければ嬉しいです。あ、お疲れ様です。カムさん。来てくれてありがとうね。それじゃあ今日はこんなもんで、おつおじでした。バイバイ。